What a mess.
That was a mess.
That was awful. Trying to reasoning with two drunks, they're not listening. That was frustrating. I'm not drinking ever again. I'm not going to any local bars ever again.
That's great. You just know that situation. Drunken whore. She's there all the time. Sitting on the bar stool, just drinking. Free meat. Hello?
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 It sounded like Stephen Lynch and Pike.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jay Mohr.
Jay Mohr!
Oh, when you roll.
Jay,
when you roll. Hi, what's up, Bentham?
what the hell, Jay? Have we just crossed the lines? We haven't been able to get a hold of you? Or what the hell's going on?
I've called you guys probably a half dozen times, and this is the first time your moron phone sausage slapper didn't quiz me and then not let me through.
Because we figured you'd probably be one of the first guests we had on the show. We've been on for a year and a half now.
And your phone screen is like, I know it's really you. What do you do for a living? Where do you live? I said, come on, I'm up early. I'm on my way to a job. What job you working on? And then I go, oh, fuck off, and I hang up. And then I left like a dozen messages on the FU line. He never played those. And
those were Jay left messages on the FU line?
I did, because I'd read it on my satellite in my truck, and I'd be like, fuck you, and I just, whatever floated my boat that day, I'd curse someone out. And then I cursed out Frenchie like 10 phone calls in a row.
Rumor has it you have XM?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do? Do you subscribe to the Opie and Anthony show? No, you don't, do you?
You just got real quiet. I can barely hear you now.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
What the heck is going on?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Anthony wanted to know if you actually got the XM. And
I've had XM. I had it before you guys were on it.
And did you subscribe to our premium service?
I did, and now I get it for free, so someone owes me $6.
$6. What have you been doing, man?
Having a baby, just kind of hanging out with my son.
We heard about the baby thing.
I got a divorce, made a couple tabloids.
Yeah, we read that. We read that, and we're wondering what the hell happened.
What do you mean?
Did it just, kind of, the relationship kind of went to the wayside? Because you two seemed very close.
When you drive into a tunnel, it says clearance 14 feet.
Yeah.
We were like 14 feet and a quarter inch at all times.
Really?
And you kept deflating the tires to get through that tunnel, and eventually you just didn't feel like putting in the extra work.
Where's Buttercock Scotchcock?
What?
Where's Big Tits? Yeah, where's Eat a Bullet Boy?
I'm right here, bro.
Hey, are you working anywhere this weekend?
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
Where in Florida?
West Palm Beach Improv. Why, what's going on? Where are you going to be?
No, I was just curious. If I wanted to come see you, how would I get tickets there?
Oh, thank you.
Wow, come on, guys.
Yeah, well, we're used to the Jimmy plugs, but not like that.
Are you still finding out when it's me?
What? This is
what I went through with your phone screeners to get through. Today was all right, but it's like it was like getting an escort. He's like, "What's your number? All right, let me call you back immediately."
Well, this whole thing's been a drama. Ben talks to us almost every day. Well, Jay said he's calling tomorrow, and then you don't call, and then Jay was busy doing this.
Ben didn't get in touch with me until Anthony was freaking tournament. So anything he said prior to that is a lie.
All right, we'll get Ben in here.
I got friends of mine going, how come you're not on the show? I'm like, I don't know. The booker and producer never let me know how to get in touch with them.
Dude, we need celebrities on the show. We wouldn't blow you off. We need anyone we could get at this point.
Hi, guys.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying we would have.
You.
And Steve is Steve. Jay didn't leave messages on FU line. That's what Steve's saying. Get these guys in here.
That's a lie. All I do is I drive around, I dial a stupid FU line. I said FU to Frenchie. I said FU to the screener not putting my call through. I said FU to you guys for having Voss on before me. Then I called back and said, really, FU for having Frenchie on before me?
Yeah, we expected you right from the start.
Yeah, we thought we'd start the show and the first call would be from Jay Mohr.
Hey, did you really go to the Super Bowl with Nikki Cox?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that your new squeeze?
Dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
How was it being in a tabloid?
Wow.
Whatever you read in the tabloids is true.
I love it. He's not even denying anything.
Especially when it's a hottie. No, she's
course.
great, man. She's cool.
Yeah. Wow.
That's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got divorced. We filed like 4 months ago.
Was it a nice, pleasant divorce, or was there anger and throwing things?
No, she was a peach.
And I'm going to take everything from you, and like
no,
mine.
They say it's half, but it's not. It starts at half. It's like being with a bookie.
It starts at half?
It starts at half, and then you get alimony and child support. So it's like being with a bookie. You pay your debt, and they're like, well, what about the juice?
Oh, Jesus. That's got to amount to a lot of cash.
It's like 70%.
And what about the house? Do you still live? Where did you have to get an apartment, and she lives in the house?
No, I bought the house before we were married, and I rent a beach house down in Huntington Beach, so I made out like that.
But isn't that part of marital property, even though you owned it beforehand, or did you have a prenup or something?
Not in California.
Really?
And you can have, I just want custody of my son, so you can have all the money in the world. I don't care.
There you go.
I'll go work Uncle Sputchy's Chuckle Hut.
And it only took 4 months to get the divorce?
No, it's not finalized yet.
It's not over.
Oh, okay. Because Anthony's took, we were talking about this yesterday,
about
3 years?
3 years.
3
It
years.
takes forever.
About 3 years with Dominic Barbara as my wife's lawyer, so that was nice and fun to have to do.
You know what happens? It's like you're right about to finish up, and then one of their girlfriends get in their ears, and they're like, I need to wash your dryer. It's like, well, come fucking take it. What do you want from me?
Yeah, people start yapping to him, and they give them ideas. Yeah, you deserve that.
Get a divorce. They got robbed.
Yeah, you deserve that, girl. You put in your time.
You stuck by him when he was nothing.
Yeah, that old gag.
Well, she wrote all the jokes for you, right?
Yeah.
She did right. She was like Rodney's wife. She'd tell him into my ear when I was on stage and shock me with a prod when I fucked him up. Rodney's wife used to say, no, you ever see that when Rodney's wife had like the IFB and she'd speak into a mic and tell his jokes into his ear when he was on stage?
No, she did that for him?
Yeah, like the last year of his life when he was at the Laugh Factory, he just watched him to see if he'd piss his pants on stage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Hey, Wayne, it's a private club. Don't tell anybody you're Jewish, all right? Okay.
And she was giving him his lines? I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, he'd wear, it's true, I saw it with my own eyes. My own eyes! He'd wear an IFB in his ear, and then she'd be upstairs with a book of his jokes and a microphone, and she'd just whisper them into a microphone, and he'd repeat them, and there'd be these awkward pauses in between jokes.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
And I was wanted to go up and grab one of her tits during his act just to hear Rodney go,
Would she tell him the whole joke or just key it?
I don't know. I just saw her speaking into the mic. It was very...
Why were they allowing him to work at that point?
Wow.
Huh?
Why were they allowing him to work at that point? Someone should have stepped in and said, look, man,
It's Wally Sparks, dude.
She's pumping every penny out of him.
Are you going to tell Wally Sparks he can't take the stage?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Dude.
So a lot of changes in your life there, Jay.
Hey, Jay, Last Comic Standing, they did, obviously I was with you there on Season 2 for a little while. Season 3, they seem like they kind of just jumped right into it. Are they going to do anything with that, or they kind of wreck it by doing that?
They wrecked it, and we didn't want to do it. And they said when Friends and Frasier were gone, and they needed something for the fall, and they asked us to do Last Comic Standing, but a different version of it with no house.
Yeah, the house is the fun part.
Well, that's Evening at the Improv.
Right. Yeah.
They said, yeah, it's good. And they're like, no, it's terrible. Can you imagine, The Apprentice, a month later, you bring back all the losers from The Apprentice, with no boardroom? It was just stupid.
They just work and you film them working?
And so then they canceled it with a week to go. And I was like, you guys are fucking brilliant.
They wrecked the franchise.
We all know it's because a black guy won, and NBC can't have a black person winning a reality show.
Oh, is that it?
Oh. Oh, dip. Oh, Donnie, I feel bug nice right now, son.
Are you playing in the area? I'm hearing rumors.
No, no tickets got sold, so the promoter had to cancel.
Oh, come on, where?
It was at the State Theater in New Brunswick and the State Theater in Easton, Pennsylvania, on my tour of theaters only called State.
Oh, goddamn.
You missed me, didn't you?
Yeah, we
Yes.
did.
You know something? Everyone was bashing you. The instant
I know.
feedback.
I listened to it all, and I just sat through it and said, you know, the sunshine's a good cleaner. The sun will come out and everything will get cleaned up.
You know our listeners. They don't forget anything. They don't put anything down, and they're brutally loyal to this program. A couple of guys. Let's see. Roast this fucker for taking so long. Don't go easy on him. Shut up, Jay. Hang up the phone, you skank. Hey, remember that one? Hang up the phone, you skank.
Smell my fingers. It's shit.
Is Jay ever coming into the studio? Get Jay Mohr off the phone. Like they're angry that you didn't you stop in sooner.
Sounds like they're angry I stopped in at all.
I got to say in defense of Jay, it's like, look, yeah, everyone wanted Jay to call in sooner, but you know, he did have a lot of shit going on. I mean, when you're going through a divorce, it's not exactly easy to, you know, and you're fighting for custody. It's, you know, your first priority is not to call into a radio show.
But
so,
I did call in. That's the thing. I was guest hosting, like the Roger Lodge fucking extravaganza, whatever, like some sports talk show out in L.A. And I was like sitting on the toilet like 20 minutes before I was going to go on the air. It's like the only time I'm ever awake when it's dark out. And I don't know if it was Eric or whoever. They're like, how do I know it's really you? I'm like, it's me. Well, what are you working on? I was like, come on, dude.
They did not do that to
I'm
you.
like, the more questions he asked me, the less time I would have had to be with you guys.
That's what I heard. I heard a lot of people, the phone screener was giving him a lot of grief.
They should just, you know, put him through.
Put him through.
And
If it wasn't Jay anyway, it would make for good radio.
we would know it.
we would know it in a second.
Now, where's Steve saying I didn't call the FU line?
Yeah, where's Steve? Where's Ben?
Everyone's hiding.
Yeah, they went for the head because they're all fucking right.
Ben has no problem starting all sorts of rumors, but we're trying to get him in here, and he's just he's sitting at his computer.
First we have
Jerky, true carry, glasses, faggot.
Making believe that he doesn't hear us right now. Now Steve has entered the studio with his blonde hair.
Yeah. Blonde locks.
Anthony, how did you do in the poker thing, Anthony?
In the poker thing? I did all right. You know, I sat at a table. I couldn't have gotten one of the tables with like celebrities. I sit at a table and it's full of poker pros, superstars.
You, the executioner, and Amarillo Slim.
It was the worst. So I was sitting there. I did all right. I lasted a few hours. It was a hell of a lot of fun.
Well, you said all you wanted to be was not the first one out.
Not the first one out, and I wanted to have a good hand.
Destroyer.
That's it. I wanted to have a couple of good hands against the pros.
Asner called it Opie a Destroyer.
Wasn't that great? Ed Asner was cursing me out.
Saying,
get
rid of
the fucking wasp, he said.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay, Lou.
Well, we have Steve in the studio. Steve?
Yeah. You know, we got calls from Billy La Machine telling us that Jay had called the FU line, and Ben and I and Eric went through maybe 100 of these messages going back 4 days at a time, and we couldn't find a single one that even remotely sounded like Jay.
Billy called me and said they want to know what you said so they can find it faster.
Yeah.
How is that? Is it like an email?
It's keywords. That's exactly what it is. We're looking through audio clips that are sent in via email. That's how the voicemails work.
Well, perhaps Jay, you didn't.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't say fuck enough times in the FU line message for Steve to put it on. You know, every
Wouldn't
message.
the subject matter be Jay Mohr?
What?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah, the key word would have been Jay Mohr.
No, then we didn't find a single one, and we all looked.
And now we got Ben in the studio. Now Ben is ready to confront Jay Mohr.
I'm not confronting Jay's just hard to get a hold of.
Yeah,
and he calls me back. You call back like a week later.
I called and called. Guys, you don't understand. I've been calling the show probably twice a week for however long you've been on the air.
Wow.
No.
Steve says no.
It's not like Ben and I would actively cockblock this guy's appearance. We have no motive. We have no motive in that regard.
Why would
we
you want
do that?
Jay on this show? I mean, I don't get it.
We've
wanted Jay since the first day. We wanted Jay to be one of the first guests. How come you're not calling him back?
If you were a comic, Steve.
Jesus Christ. Pimp hand.
Anthony, you know divorce is like the worst, right?
Ugh, stinks.
But did you have that, like, when you're going through it, that moment of clarity where you realized everything was going to be fine?
No, I'm still not through that. As I write my checks every 3 months, as I sign that check, oofa.
I did not want to get divorced. Like, I had, like, this whole thing about a two-parent household and how important it is to the child. And then I was on staying at this little house on the beach, and I was with this Argentinian girl, and I was banging her, and she goes, "Fuck me like I'm bad." And I go, "All right," and I like smack her ass, and she goes, she turns around, was fucking her doggy style, and she turns around and she goes, "No, fuck me like I'm bad," and she spits on my stomach.
Wow.
And I go, "Okay, you little fucking bitch," and I start fucking her, and I'm like kind of choking her, you know. And her eyes are kind of bugging out of her head, and I had issues, rage issues with women at the time anyway.
Of course.
And then I had, like, my fingers in her mouth, like I was going, bleh, like I was making a face, like pulling her cheeks apart with my fingers.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking her, and I'm pulling her hair, and then I pulled out, and I came in her face, and I thought to myself, this just might work. This might be my new pet.
You were giving her the fish hook.
Yeah, with both hands. It was rape, actually.
Oh, God damn. That is funny.
How hot was she?
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, of course.
You're calling from L.A., Jay?
Huh?
You calling from L.A.?
No, Argentina, dude. Like a little pig from Argentina.
No, I mean...
When are you going to be in New York?
I'm not now. I had to cancel these dates. I don't know when I'm coming back.
You really had to cancel?
Yeah, I had like 30% of the tickets sold, and the promoter's like, "I'm going to take a bet."
What happened?
I don't know. Comedy's not big in Easton, unless your name's Larry Holmes. The Easton Assassin. Doesn't Larry Holmes look like when Billy Crystal does the old Jew makeup? The lips.
That's good.
Hey, how about on the Oscars when Robin Williams did a fucking Elmer Fudd impression?
It was awful, wasn't it?
Stop.
Like, I was always kind of non-partial, and I never got involved in the he's good, he's bad argument. And then I just went, "You suck, cock, big elephant dick."
But they were applauding him like crazy for that act.
I'm like, oh my God. I think you did that evening at the Improv when Gordon Jump hosted.
Wow. This is an old hack now.
I actually enjoyed it, and it's funny.
Shut up.
My managers and I watched it, and we had a nice laugh together.
Yeah, the common manager that you share with him? You phony.
Jim's manager, Ruben Kincaid.
Danny.
Nothing.
I laughed.
So, it's hacky.
Yeah, I laughed, though.
It's early for me. I woke up to piss, and then I said, you know what? Where's the hotline? La Machine gave me the hotline, and Billy Mack gave me the hotline yesterday.
La Machine.
Are you going to
So yesterday I got the new hotline, and I'm calling today.
Are you going to remember even calling us later today?
Oh, yeah. I'm not Steve-O.
Oh, you heard the Steve-O?
I hear every day. It's my favorite, dude. You guys are my boys.
That guy's out of his mind.
All right, well.
I love that goddamn show, that Wild Boys show.
Yeah.
It's hysterical. They send him off.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's on MTV2. They send Steve-O and that other guy, what's his name? Chris Pontius.
Joe.
Pontius. And they send him off to, like, Africa and South America
oh my God.
to like, do things with animals. Like, you would think Marlon Perkins, the old Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, they do it, but only instead of just hanging out and filming them, they're like smacking animals in the face and eating their crap and trying to pull dingleberries off their asses, getting kicked in the face, getting ripped apart. One time Steve-O put a fish in his ass and had a pelican like pecking at it, and it just grabbed his ass cheek and ripped it. And he's screaming, "Enough with that fucking bird!" It's hysterical. The guy's completely out of his mind.
I finally saw Jackass the movie.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh, it's hysterical.
That scene when they're on the golf course with those air horns. Dude, I never get to laugh out loud. That made me fucking laugh. I howled watching that.
Oh, just pissing those golfers off.
That awful air horn.
I do that with the car horn every golf course I pass.
I did it yesterday with the car horn.
Mm-hmm.
I took my son to the zoo, and you got to go past the Griffith Park. There's like a golf course there on the way.
Yeah.
And guys were just lined up on their tee shots, and I was blaring the horn at them.
It is fun to do.
How old is your son?
2.5.
Oh, cool.
2.5 already.
We've been off the air a long time.
Jesus Christ.
Holy crap.
6'4", 220.
I remember the announcement on our program.
He's a big fuck.
Is he?
Yeah.
I was at the zoo, and the gorillas are closed because it's under construction. And you know when you have construction, you put the wall up, but you have those little circles so the guys can, like, peek through the holes, just look at the trucks and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the entire construction crew was black.
Oh, stop it.
And they were on lunch break. And, like, the biggest, fattest one was, like, sitting on a cooler, like, facing the other way, like one of them always does. I remember thinking to myself, they have to know.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
they have to know how ridiculous this is. Like, they're just sitting there, like, one's facing the other way, two are arguing, like,
Oh,
one's
that
facing
is
another
wrong.
one up the hill. One's asshole is turned inside out. It's just like in running clothes, except with orange vests.
Oh, is
I'm
that
so
horrible?
glad you're on satellite.
That is horrible.
This is
I
why,
wish I got the stock before it was at 29.
this is why we moved the show, by the way, so we could get our calls in from L.A.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
Yeah?
Sirius stock is at like $5.
Yeah, it went up. It had a little bump, and then it went back down again. Like everyone gave it the Howard Mel Karmazin bump up to like $9, and then boom.
I had
went back down.
a radio tour that I did for these 2 dates. It didn't work, obviously, but the last one was Sirius, and I blew it off. So when I spoke to you guys, I could say nope, didn't do it. I could not go on Sirius before I talked to you guys.
Where'd you cancel? Just Easton and New Brunswick? That's not that bad. 2 things?
Those are the only 2 dates I had. I don't go out anymore.
Oh, okay.
No?
Why would you? You got to stay home with Nikki. Would you?
Oh,
Why do you want to
so
leave
cool.
that?
Damn.
How
man.
cool is that, Jay? Come on. Come on.
How pissed was Bobcat?
I don't know, dude. I don't get involved.
Dude, you got involved though. That's what happened.
I don't know nothing, man. I don't know nothing.
All right.
Don't give me the money, man. Don't give me the money. Give it to him. You're gonna fuck me. You're gonna fuck him.
Come on, let us live your life for 1 minute. How is it?
She's so hot that sometimes I lose my erection. That ever happened to you? Girl so
Come
hot, she
full
kicks you out of your
circle, huh?
game.
No, it's never happened to me. I've never had a chick that hot.
So hot, like my dick kind of goes, what's going on here? Time out. Let's talk this over. This is like, she's throwing like 101 here.
It feels it's not even worthy.
Yeah, and no, that's never happened to me before.
Wow, that's
She's
something.
awesome.
Was she still going out with Bobcat though when you moved in there?
No,
No?
They'd moved out and done
They-
their thing.
They were done. Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah, the tabloids had a little field day with that one.
I like Jay Moore's Bizarre Love Triangle.
Love triangle.
So, Jay,
Yes, sir.
you got to come clean now. Did you or did you not have sex with chocolate live on our show that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Why?
You know,
Well, yeah.
it was in a Jason studio. The glass was really thick. It was kind of dark in there, but we thought we were seeing it. We never got to the bottom of that one.
Jay did.
Yeah, no, I fogged up the glass, and those are before the New York Times over the Windows days.
Yeah, it was the old, in Scotzo's old studio. Scott Muni, God rest his soul.
Did he die?
Yeah, Scotzo passed on to the great DJ Booth in the
Scott
Sky.
Muni is let the let out.
Hey, do you
This
still...
studio smells like ass. What happened?
Scott Muni sounds like the guy with the voice box in South Park.
Do you still do Chris Penn?
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite impression that anybody does.
And
of
no one
anybody.
does that impression.
That's why I love it.
I don't care how mad you are at me to say Epicenter is going to be at us. Let's move some cars. It looks like Sam's fucking hot car out there. There's a girl who went to one of Daddy's clubs. This black shit called herself Lady E. Was he pissed off? I love Keitel in Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Tim Roth is shot, and Buscemi goes, holy shit, is it bad? As opposed to good? Or Bad Lieutenant. Gentlemen, this series must go 7 games. The revenue money alone between those 2 towns, leave it on the Mets. Strawberry is going to break out. I went to the game yesterday, and I looked out Strawberry in his eyes, and he fucking told me he's saving it all for the big one.
Wow. That is
Never
really
could
good.
go any other way. Leave it on the Mets. Did I steer you wrong? Good. You owe me money.
Fucking no one does Harvey Keitel and Chris Penn.
That is right
no
on the money.
I
one
like it. I love
does
his
that.
crazy logic, and then the fucking cops go, all right, fuck it, I'm in. He's like, I saw that Strawberry, and I looked him in his eye. You know what? I didn't know that. All right, fuck it, I'm in.
All right, fuck it, I'm in. God damn, that is
Women
funny.
get raped every every day. Now, because these two wear penguin suits, the church puts up a big reward. The church is a racket. Are you a Catholic? I'm a fucking Catholic. I'm blessed. You don't understand. This guy's going to blow up your house with your family in it. Good. He would be doing me a fucking favor. Daniel, you little cocksucker.
Holy shit.
Good eyes. Good eyes, Daniel.
Very
Good
funny.
eyes.
Chris Penn and
Couple
the
beautiful
Penn
girls.
Yeah.
Where were you tonight? Kit Kat Club? Couple beautiful girls in your daddy's car? Huh? No, I know what you did. Couple beautiful girls.
I like when you actually seeing Jay do the Chris Penn one, and you actually spit like he does.
You're going to tell me this guy's going to decide out of the fucking... Why do you tell me what really happened, Larry? Stop pointing that gun at my daddy.
Like
Don't
daddy.
Daddy. What the hell for? That lump of shit's working for the LAPD. Joe, I don't know what you think you know, but you're wrong. He's a good kid. He got shot in the gut. It's my fault he got shot in the gut.
I know all the dialogue. That's great.
Are you going to bark all day, little doggy, or am I going to be on a sitcom on basic cable in 2 years? What was that? Because I didn't catch it. Am I going to be on tilt for $15,000 a week? What a zilch, Michael Madsen.
Oh,
shit.
As opposed to good?
God
Get
damn.
West Palm info?
Oh, West Palm this weekend.
Hey,
I wanted to watch you perform, tell your jokes. Where would I go? A couple beautiful girls in the audience.
God
It's
damn.
very similar to Colin, actually, Keitel.
Laugh my ass off.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
oh, that is fucking
No,
hilarious.
Colin, be like, Jim, you know, that's the thing, you're like performing in West Palm with Jim Norton. A bunch of people sitting around going, it's good, I would bum on a love sponge from Jim Norton on stage.
Oh, Colin.
You know?
I almost got in a fight with Bubba the Love Sponge in studio.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Why, did you try to take his bagel away from him?
He kept playing like these song parodies with the word nigger in them.
Really?
And he would dump it out, but like all the listeners and everyone on hold could like hear it, and everyone in the studio is like cackling, laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's not cool. It's just not good. I can't do it. He's like, oh, what are you gonna do? And they speak in like this bizarre language
What?
called fat.
Jay, what was the problem?
No, that's what was fun. Is when he stopped.
Oh, because then he stopped and there was no more fun.
No,
I
but
like-
with Walter,
I like
you know,
how-
my road manager's black and my godson's black. I'm like, dude, I just, you know, tell my, like in high school I would have loved you, but now it's different.
Well, your zoo construction site story kind of blows that whole theory out of the water, Jay.
No, come on. Serena Williams is my favorite thing in the world.
God damn.
I want to fuck Serena Williams so bad.
You do?
Yeah.
You can do it now.
She's a
I
beast.
know.
You're a free man.
It's amazing.
Yeah, are you completely free, or are you settling down with this Nikki girl?
No, we settled in.
Yeah.
What would you do? Jesus Christ.
Well, she has something to do with it, I was thinking, and all right, she's into it too, huh?
What are you gonna do? Like go look for something better? She's the hottest thing I've ever laid eyes on, and she talks and everything. They say that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and that's wrong. The way to a man's heart is through his fucking washing machine.
Really?
Oh, if you find a girl that does laundry, forget it.
Yeah, you gotta love girls that do the laundry.
Laundry never ends. I've been single 4 months, and it's like this. It's like having herpes.
Nikki Cox is doing your laundry?
Our laundry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, doing both of your laundry?
I'm not gonna be like, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Oh!
She's
Do my laundry.
Wash my underwear, hoa!
She's the best, dude. I'm telling you, she's really. Her looks are like the least of her qualities.
Does she do the wash like in her underwear sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
Do the laundry in her, and you look over and she's in her underwear? Isn't that the best? Wow.
I'm telling you, I've never had a girl that was so hot I lost my erection.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Jimmy?
I've seen her. Like, I remember, I don't remember what she looked like, but I remember when I saw her, I was like, Jesus. I remember Goldthwait, I was like, I can't believe he hooked up with that beautiful girl. So I don't remember what she looks like, but I know when I saw her, I was blown away.
Well, you could have been with anybody, and you would have thought that.
No, that's not true. You'd be surprised what a few dollars can pick up. I've made some nice purchases in the last couple of years.
He's a nice guy, I'm sure.
Who?
Bob.
Yeah, I don't know him. I've met him once.
I don't know the man. I don't know what he does.
Yeah, just tell him you don't want to drink Tab. He'll understand.
It must go 7 games.
Oh, man.
Hey,
yeah.
Patty really crawled across the studio naked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. She has come a long way, Jay.
Her new porn name, Patricia Brooks.
The body wasn't that bad, considering.
That's
For a 50-year-old broad.
It really wasn't that bad.
You gotta give it to her.
For an old broad.
For an old broad.
Hey, hell, it's no Nikki Cox, but you know what? We had to start this whole thing over again, and we're not getting the talent yet, Jay. So even a Stalker Patty naked is better than nothing.
Oh, that is a good starting point because really, you know, you could really improve upon that. We had that Polish girl in the other day.
Coming in today?
Huh?
Do you have any guests coming in today?
No, this is
You're
pretty much it. So.
Really?
You're it.
Hey, Ben, don't you think as a producer of the show, it's kind of your job to line up guests?
Dude, we have a professional booker. She can't even get the job done.
Well, where's Ben? I want to hear Ben's response to that.
We hear about who was supposed to be on the show is what we hear. We were supposed to have... Who was the big star we were supposed to have the other day?
Diesel.
Vin Diesel was supposed to be on. So that was kind of cool.
He stood us up.
That he didn't show.
Instead, you got the duck
Who?
from his pacifier movie.
From his bad movie. There you go. Yeah, I
was
booked
playing
the
some of
duck
them.
from Pacifier.
And we were supposed to have Chris Jericho today, but he overslept.
What? Is that what we're hearing?
Yeah, there's an excuse every day why these
There
people
is
don't
an
show
excuse
up.
every
Why
day.
these people don't show up on our show.
Well, if he overslept, that means he's up now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He's not oversleeping. He overslept.
Still be sleeping.
Was that Voss?
No.
Why'd you hear some slurping sound?
You know, it's amazing. What amazes me about Voss, after working with him for 2 years on Last Comic Standing, is for a guy that can't speak, all of his bits end in words he can't say. Like, I owe her money, and I'm dodging her. Like, you couldn't say avoiding, which he can say flawlessly. Next time you have him on, try to get him to say, I eat sushi in church on Tuesday. And then just get the Gallagher tarp and cover yourself up.
Gallagher tarp. There she is.
Sushi in church on Tuesday. Wow. And if he does try to say it, he has to stop and swallow first.
Jesus.
Hey, we're looking at pictures of your squeeze.
We popped up a couple of pics on Google.
Look at him.
In your face.
In your face. Yeah, that's very, very nice. Yeah.
She's the best, dude.
Good job. Good job, Jay.
You done good. You done good.
She's lovely.
The series must go 7 games.
All right.
All right, you bastard. Hey, get in here, though, one day. You got to come and stop in when you're in New York.
Dude, I will do nothing else other than your show. And I canceled Sirius yesterday because I would never be able to look you in the eye knowing that I did that bullshit company before I did you.
Thank you, Jay.
Ozzy's going to be there Monday?
Yeah.
I hope so, yeah.
Supposed to be. He better be.
Hopefully he won't oversleep or...
Jimmy's going to be like
something.
a babbling schoolgirl.
Oh, dude, I'm going to be just an ass. I have to prepare questions because I'll have nothing to say, like, spur of the moment.
Remember that Bugs Bunny with the Sinatra rooster and the Bing Crosby rooster are like competing and all the chickens are just like...
They're swooning, yeah.
And shooting eggs up their ass. That's Jimmy.
Yeah, I really will be a blithering idiot.
Jim, what's the number to West Palm Beach if somebody wanted to get tickets to your show?
I honestly don't have it in front of me. I should,
Oh,
but I don't.
God.
No, I don't. I don't think about plugs when I'm on this program. I just think about having fun and doing the show.
So it's the West Palm Beach Improv?
Yeah, tomorrow through Saturday.
So if you went to, like, improv.com, for example, like if I'm online right now, let me just figure out how to route this through.
It might be Improv Comedy Clubs or improvclubs.com. Or you can go to eatabullet.com and link to it from my calendar page.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your website, eatabullet.com?
561-833-1812.
That's the number of your website?
No, that's the number of... no, you can't call the website. That's the number of the Improv.
Oh, I got confused. So the West Palm Beach Improv is what?
561-833-1812.
1812.
Yeah. A lot of big laughs.
Yes, sir.
I miss you, buddy.
I miss you, Jay. We always have fun.
Fried raviolis at Joey Paisan's.
Hey, we'll go to Paisano on Mulberry Street. Have some fried raviolis.
Oh, let me tell you a quick Frenchie story, okay? Why I called to say fuck you, and then I know you guys probably have to take some kind of break, right?
Yeah, not really.
Something.
We could just keep going.
How many times has Frenchie come to my shows for free and just sat there in the dressing room like drooling, going, yes, you come to my restaurant, it's very good. Like every single time, all he does is ask me to go to his restaurant, right?
Yeah. Do you ever go?
Yeah. Hence the stories to follow.
Okay.
So, but I admire your enthusiasm.
just moving it along, Jay.
So, when my book comes out, I get the publishers in New York and everything, and I'm going to take them all out to dinner. And I'm like, I know just the place. So I get all these people from Hyperion and like 3 of my friends, and we go to Frenchie's restaurant. He's like Eric Roberts in Pope Greenwich Village waiter. Like, he's that low on the totem pole, and he always makes it like it's his restaurant. Like, he's just a bum. And he's not, there's 2 waiters in there. He's not even our waiter. And then at the end of the night, he comes over and he puts a fucking $300 check in front of me. And I literally did like a pesky, like, you gotta embarrass me, make me look like a schmuck in front of my friends.
You should have clobbered him over the head with a bottle.
Hey, you wanted me to christen his kid to split. $7 grand I charge. He gave me a fucking $300 check, and I'm like, what? Yes, I took off the ice cream. Like, ice cream or something. Something was free, and it made it worse.
I've gone there many, many times with many, many people, and I have never, ever gotten a break on the check.
I went in there
Ever.
one time. I got a free dessert. That's why I never went back.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, but he's always like talking it up, like he owns it, and come on in, I'll wine you, I'll dine you.
Yeah, you think.
He doesn't sweat you. He's like, hey, if you feel like it, come down. You go down, boom, there's appetizers on your table by the time your ass hits the seat.
Oh, with Joey, you leave with more money than you came in with.
Sunday,
amazing.
Sunday, you picked up a check for 9 of us, Joey.
Yeah.
9 of us. I was just looking for a slight break.
Well, you can do that when you work in construction.
There you
That's
go.
right. In the sanitation business.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear you. I never got a break. I kept going back many times because it was really good food, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Really good food, French food, fags.
Was French food, but...
Hey, Jay, someone from Wagbag, they don't forget anything. They want to know if you were begging to try to get on Howard's show, because Howard made a whole deal about that.
If I what?
Howard went off on a whole rant about you, saying that you were trying to beg to be on his show.
No.
You badmouthed him in an interview. Jay badmouthed him in an interview. Bashed him.
Right, and then Howard claimed that you were begging to get on the show.
Well, he was saying... I think
Hey, I don't beg for nobody.
I think it
Oh,
was
wait, I got the clip.
Of Howard?
Yeah.
All right, let's listen.
This is the beauty of the new show, Jay. We get to play all these clips.
We play whatever we want.
That calls
I
Howard.
know what did happen is...
Hold on.
Sorry, I was rinsing my mouth up. I had phone calls from friends telling me that he was talking about me, and then I clicked over and listened, and Gary was suggesting me as a guest, and Howard said, no, because I don't know what I would talk to him about. And it was like really like boring, and I turned it.
Well, here it is. Here's the clip.
Hey, Mitch, you're on the air.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that Jay Mohr ripped off one of your bits on Jimmy Kimmel last night.
Jesus.
What do you do?
He was actually breathing while he was telling one of his jokes.
Oh, very funny. Very funny. The guy bashed him. Nailed him. He walked right into it.
Yeah, the guy Howard's all happy thinking he's got one of these stupid rip me off things again.
He was actually breathing.
Did you hear that, Jay?
I invented that, Robin.
That's awesome. Let me tell you about Marconi, Robin. Anthony, you do great, Howard. That makes me happy when you do that.
Thank you, Jay Mohr.
It continues. Listen.
Telling one of his jokes, kind of like you do. I think you invented that.
Hey, Jay, why don't you stop calling the show? You're not coming on ever.
Also, at this point, Howard thinks...
Oh, yeah, I did hear this. And I was like, is this guy delusional? I think my call is myself.
Of course. I forgot to... Yeah, Howard thinks he's talking to Jay Mohr. That's what makes this so beautiful.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, now we got to start over. I forgot about that.
Yeah, because the guy sounds so much like me.
What a lunatic.
Hey, Mitch, you're on the air.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that Jay Mohr ripped off one of your bits on Jimmy Kimmel last night.
What do you do?
He was actually breathing while he was telling one of his jokes. Kind of like you do. I think you invented that.
Hey, Jay, why don't you stop calling the show? You're not coming on ever.
Oh
I think
my
you'd have
God.
more to do.
Yeah.
Do you think he's serious?
Isn't Jay the comic who tried for years to get on our show and then trashed me on the Opie and Anthony show?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, F him.
He stood on the side of the MTV Awards.
Yeah.
He stood there, not unlike Jim Carrey 10 years earlier, just waiting to get on the show.
Yeah, Jim got on and Jay didn't.
Right.
And so,
Oh, you know, he wants me like I'm a loser like Jim Carrey. Remember when we did Jim Carrey, boss?
You're a loser like the guy that makes 20 mil a picture.
I can't take it anymore. Like every once in a while, I like the show, but I just can't take. I mean, I know like they all get paid to agree with them, but it gets to a point where it's just awful.
Yeah, how about once in a while, just not agreeing with the guy?
Yeah, we were saying that earlier, man.
Yeah, the blacks don't want to work, Robin. I know. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
You think he'd have better things to do than call a show? He does, because that isn't him. Jesus Christ, you
Let me
idiot.
hear it again. That guy sounds nothing like me. He sounds like one of my uncles.
It continues.
And so, boo-hoo. So after being a super fan, he trashes me. Because he's got no goddamn convictions or morality or
You
anything.
hurt his feelings.
Yeah, I hurt his feelings. Because he's such a scary talent. Now he's doing Star Search.
No, I'm having sex with Nicky Cox, you heeb.
God damn. He's right about the morality, though.
Yeah, you don't have any morality, that's for sure, but Jesus. You're having a good time, though.
Wow.
What a tool.
It continues.
Now he's doing Star Search. Great. Good luck.
By the way, I have to take back what I said about that show. I watched the rest of it. It was abominable.
All right.
Boy, New York comedians were really bad.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
How good's a comedian going to be on television where you're not allowed to say anything? I mean, seriously, think
Well,
about it.
they did do some bleeping, but,
Yeah.
man.
And bleeping always makes everything funny.
Well, it made Ozzy funny, so
Yeah.
I guess the comedians thought it would help them.
He sounds
Right.
grumpy and tired.
Oh, always.
He's just calling it in at this point. Sirius has no idea how bad that deal really is. They have no clue yet.
His $500 million deal, Jesus. Must be
Yeah,
nice.
I don't understand how they're going to make that work.
That's some serious cash. Man, you got to give him that. Making some
Opie?
real money.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, Jay.
Oh.
Are you like...
Did he get us?
Are you getting me?
I think he
No.
got.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was the reverse silent game.
Yes.
Opie, no more, I don't know, no more Sandy?
No, we're done, too. Seems
All right.
Yeah, Jay... Well, dude, you got Nikki. Well, honestly, I don't even care. I mean, yeah, it's over. It's over. Seemed like it was a tough time off for everybody. It seems like she broke up with me 5 weeks after we got canceled. So
Because it's probably the first time you ever had to talk to each other.
No shit. I lost my career and my chick all within like a month and a half. Yeah. We were coming home. I mean, I knew we had problems, and we were coming home from Montreal, and I looked over at her, and I go, wow, you're just not into this anymore. She goes, yeah, you're right.
Wow, really? Was that how it happened?
Pretty much, yeah.
Ouch.
Is she seeing anybody now?
I don't know. I don't really care.
I don't
no,
care,
I wasn't saying
Robin.
for me. I was, but I mean.
What?
What?
I've been having a fine time since, so I don't really care. And then
Nice.
Dice, his whole thing broke up. And then Barry Williams, his marriage broke up.
Dice and Barry Williams were going out? I didn't know that.
The Barry Williams one, I'm scared to call him another friend of the show, but that thing sounds a little too strange to get into. Because I knew the Williams pretty well from hanging out in L.A. I've hung with them a bunch of times, and then when they came to New York, they seemed like a very, very happy couple. And then it makes the tabloids that they're getting a divorce and that she wants full custody and she only wants a nanny around when Barry sees his own son.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, wow, something really bad had to happen there.
Yeah, because the son's 16. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
So we haven't gotten to the bottom of that one. I don't know if we ever will, but...
Well, you should just have all your friends that are getting divorced on the show.
Well, no, I mean, it's unbelievable, you know? You, Barry, Dice.
But you know what makes up for it all? Voss is getting married.
Me, right? My relationship broke up. Ben's.
Yeah, Ben's did.
Ben's did. Steve's will.
Steve.
He just doesn't know it yet.
How many martinis?
Black Earl and his dungeon master.
Black Earl.
Earl.
I haven't had a relationship.
Well, you're a smart man, I guess.
I settle down with a different girl every night, man.
Yeah, don't pay any more religious
Hey, but it sounds much nicer in Italian.
Yeah, you know what? I had a
one dog looking one way, one looking the other, guy in the middle saying, "What do you want from me?"
Jay, I had a really weird 2 years. I got to tell you, man, it was weird.
Well, tell us now.
Well, I've brought up most of them. It started with before we got fired, like a month before we got fired. My grandma died, who was like a mother figure to me. Okay, so she dies. Then
That's not funny.
No, I know. Then I lose the career. Then I lost the long-term chick. Then my my best friend moves to L.A. Then my uncle drops, and then I lost my dad 4 days after we signed this contract. Like just one after another. My whole life got completely turned upside down.
The listeners are home on their soundboards hitting the laugh thing to get back at
That's terrific.
That's terrific.
All right, I can do it to myself, you know. There you go.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
I must say I like that laugh, but I do kind of miss the Cape Fear one, and the short car crash is infinitely better than the long car crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
So look it up.
Which one's the short car crash?
That's this one.
I agree. That's by far. What's the long one?
We had one a while ago, the old one from the old show that just went on and on.
Oh, I like this one. Yeah.
Big wreck.
Yeah, this one's great because there's that airbag pop.
Yeah, yeah, you do hear that.
Oh my God, we're looking at Nikki Cox's pictures from FHM.
Jesus.
Wow.
Good
She's all right.
God.
She's all right.
Good God, man.
She's all right.
That's
a nice little top she's got on. Is that in the laundry pile
These
at
guys
home?
are the best. And it'll be like during like an awful patch of the show. I'm like, no, seriously, they really are.
Yeah, there's a few of those.
Uncle Sandy's got a dildo in her mouth. No, seriously, these guys are really funny.
When they're not doing that, they're pretty clever, pretty entertaining. Look at us all just catching up. It's been way too long, Jay.
Certainly has.
Oh, Bubby.
So.
All right, Jim, West Palm Improv this weekend, right?
I will be there Thursday through Saturday, and I'm telling you, I'm really going to have some good jokes for the crowd.
There you go.
What kind of material do you do? That's always my favorite question.
Yeah, where do you get your ideas?
Well, funny you should bring it up. I don't have a joke for that, but I set someone else up for it.
Well, Norton will be in West Palm. Jay Mohr will be in Nikki Cox, and
Oh, there you go. Lord, are you the one that hates when people type? Am I remembering correctly when you say laugh out loud?
LOL.
LOL, yeah, drives me nuts.
Yeah.
It makes me. I don't know if you said all this before, so if you have, stop me. But when people type that, I want to fucking smash my keyboard. Like, I'm really supposed to believe that you're typing and laughing maniacally every fifth sentence.
Worse than that is the image of someone rolling on the floor laughing.
I only want to see that if their fucking apartment is on fire and they're trying to survive. Or LMAO laughing my ass off. Yuck.
Maybe you can give me some free tickets, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll come by tomorrow, LOL. It's like, what the fuck is funny about that?
I'll come by tomorrow.
No, I won't. Yeah, it's
Just
awful.
kidding. Wink. Semicolon and the fucking smaller than sign.
Makes me sick. JK. Ugh.
What's that?
That's just kidding.
Oh,
really?
Well, you type, and then you have to type back GA. That's the response.
And what was that?
Get AIDS.
A big bucket of AIDS, like chum.
All right, Jay.
What's Connor up to these days, Jim?
Who's that?
Connor?
Little Connor?
Yeah.
Oh, you were listening to all that, too, huh? What a hit that was.
The T-shirt that said Dad's Little Chum.
Dad's Little Chum. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, we went through quite the phase.
And the Ramone promos is probably the lowest you guys have ever gotten.
Ramone.
Love that one.
From the listeners.
Oh, I know. That was bad.
With that, like, God of Thunder synthesizer voice.
Just awful, cheesy voice that was on there. Really bad.
Yeah. Another day outside under the blue sky. Ramone, give me your thumb. Like, it didn't even make sense.
It didn't make sense. Oh, that was awful.
So you guys, who answered the phone? Eric?
Danny.
We
got a whole new. We pretty much have a whole new crew that works for us too.
Danny? I'd like to mow my lawn.
No answering the phones. That's the important thing.
Well, the world needs pitch stickers.
We got rid of a bunch of people and brought in some new blood there, Jay.
All right, well, tell them I'm in the hood now. I'm calling.
All right. Yeah, we moved Steve up, and we moved Ben up. Stinky's working somewhere else, doing very well. And there you have it.
And Rick Delgado's in the unemployment line humming the Tsunami song.
What an idiot.
Yeah.
A tree right through her head.
Jay, we're on satellite radio and we're paranoid every day. That guy, the first chance he got, went right for the thing that would get you fired.
Screaming chinks. Hello.
I
And he
loved
lived
in the press release when it listed all the people's names that got laid off and fined. It was like Lady Diva X.
Yeah.
And
I guess he was on like a Hot 97 type program.
Yeah, hip hop station.
Todd Lynn got in big trouble for that too. He lost everything, man. He had to deal with ABC or some network. He lost. Todd lost.
Who?
You know Todd Lynn, black comic.
No.
He was on 97, but that Tsunami song. He was the guy that said I'm gonna go shoot Asians.
Great.
Yeah. He
Good
lost everything. All right.
And the Grease Man's back, right?
Is he?
Really?
Yeah, he's doing something somewhere.
Oh, he's terrific.
Is he on commercial radio or is he still just buying time? Because I know he buys time. Like, he goes to a radio station and goes, I need about 2 hours of programming time for the Greaseman Show. And then he pays for it, and then he goes out to businesses and sells airtime, sells his own time to try to recoup the money. So you go out to the local chicken place, or, yeah, Popeye's a fried chicken there. Go down there and get a wing. and there he is hawking goods to try to pay for the airtime that he bought. So it's like an infomercial, but it's his show that he puts commercials on.
Oof. That's brilliant, actually.
It really is clever. I'm an evil genius there. Not bad. At
Hey,
least
guys,
he's back.
listen.
Yeah.
Yes, Jay.
He got it good.
That was a good one. Hey, guys, listen. And we listened. That was a good one. You got to give it to him.
That was a very, very funny phone call. Jay was on fire today, man.
That was good.
Fucking Chris Penn and Keitel.
Very
Perfect
funny.
is that?
Well, slowly but surely getting the band back together.
Yeah. Very funny.
I said some bad things about Jay, but,
Well, you love Jay, man. You were hurt because you didn't call in. It's why did the guy kind of abandon the show? You were hurt. It wasn't that you don't like Jay.
Definitely pissed off that we didn't get him on sooner, that's all. Same with Dice. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
People say things. They lash out when they're wounded or hurt. That's all it is. It's like a relationship.
Say things you later want to take back.
Jay, Jay, if you're still listening, I'm sorry.
Aw.
You wounded me.
Jay was very nice to me when I was in L.A. and doing Last Comic Standing and in New York.
All right, cool.
He was very good.
Why don't we take a break?
All right.
Actually, New York, not L.A. Vegas and New
For the
York.
people that are still listening to the program.
LOL.
Actually, that type of radio is the best.
JK.
GA.
Just answering.
Oh, JK, I meant Jew killer. What?
Jesus.
I'm not a racist. Can't do a little racist humor?
Yes, you can.
Of course I can. What time is our meeting with Shemper?
Oh, Eric Logan? I think he's wandering around already. He's wandering around already.
Did you see him?
No.
Is he in our office? Where are we having this
meeting?
meeting?
I don't know.
Is it going to be in here in our studios?
Probably at Supercuts.
Wow, who's
the
that?
Lemon Tree. What is that?
Ben.
No.
You idiot.
No, that's the guy who Jim talked to earlier on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no details. Just blah, 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 blah. Wow, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's telling you about the book deal.
Yeah.
Wow, Jim wants to rip your throat out right now.
Sometimes I want to rip his throat out, too. He's an instigator.
Oh. I'm going to sit back and watch this.
Let's just kick your feet up.
I'm going to put my feet up on the console.
That's Jerry, the sales
right.
guy. I can't humor everyone %.
Mm-hmm.
He's here to talk to us about sales stuff.
What?
Really?
Dude, we got to go home.
Now
we got meetings all day today. We got Eric, then you guys got to record stuff, then there's a sales meeting.
Uh-huh, sure.
Yeah. Well,
meeting with the Rams.
I hope it could be done through my telephone on my OnStar. I'll hit the button. I'll go, call, studio, and then we can have our meeting as I'm driving down the LIE.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You all right, Jim?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Huh?
Jim's
What the?
back. Just a little temporary lapse of reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jim's back. Everything's fine. Go ahead. Turn the mics off and go into spots. I want to see this.
Can we go back live if action happens?
Of course not.
No? God damn it, this place has to be wired differently. Anyway, don't forget tomorrow we're broadcasting live from the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yes.
Here in New York City. That's on 57th Street between 7th and Broadway, and should be a lot of fun broadcasting from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Kegs and eggs, and it's going to be fun. First
St. Patty's Day.
Kind of our first live broadcast, especially in the New York area.
What the? Who? What?
Right?
First? What?
When? First live broadcast since coming to XM. No?
We did it live at the goddamn in Vegas.
I said New York.
Did a live? Oh,
this
New
is our
York?
backyard.
He did say New York.
What the?
I'm hoping that we get a nice turnout.
By the way,
it'd be nice to see some old faces and some new faces.
Bit of good news. Friday morning, marketing is coming up to put up some posters for it.
Oh yeah, good. For Friday they're coming in for us.
Yeah, Ben, is that true, or was that one of your rumors?
What? What are you talking about?
That marketing didn't know we were doing.
I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that.
Why not? There's nothing wrong with
It's
that.
not my place to comment.
Ben's
on
not
there.
commenting.
All right, I was just asking.
He comments in the office.
Oh yeah,
where Ben has his comments.
He has lots of comments
Never
in the
on
office.
the air.
Yeah, but it's in the office.
It's in the office.
In the office.
Believe me, a lot of things are said in the office that are not meant for the air.
And so,
Just like I'm sure Steve
like
was happy
an
about
hour's
that
worth of
comment
my
about him 5
conversations.
minutes ago.
Oh, Steve, I was just joking. It's radio. We do jokes here. I know you're in a loving relationship. All right.
See, that stuff is being discussed.
Yeah, that was just a joke.
All the interns have to do is write a book about what's said in that office, and we're all done. Anthony is the biggest racist I've ever seen in my life. Ever, ever, ever.
See, notice Nathaniel always has his pad, too. He's in there with his pad.
Taking notes.
Here's mine. And here's mine. If you think Opie's an asshole on the air, you should hear how he acts off air. Is this guy ever happy?
Bossing around the staff, not just a show bit.
In crappy mood when he comes in without food yet.
Oh, that's my problem.
Opie, bully.
Bully.
What the fuck is this that you wrote?
Oh, they could say some stuff about Jimmy, too.
Oh, I'm sure they could. I'm garbage. But
I have
nice.
not seen one racial group left unscathed by Anthony's hate.
I'll bet you the interns of all of us have the least amount of dirt on me because I'm here the least amount of time.
That is
true. And you're pretty much what you see is what you get on the air, off the air.
That's right.
You know,
I'm trash with feet.
Right.
Does Opie really believe he's better than all of us?
Oh boy.
He does.
Opie,
the
nerve.
He does realize he's a hack, doesn't he?
Oh. Oh, God knows. They probably bring in tape recorders.
Right.
Oh.
And you know half the things that are said on the show, they're in the back going, what kind of dog shit is that? I'm funnier than that. I know I can.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
How did he get hired?
Why is he sitting there?
I'm a
Nathaniel
comic.
thinks he should be there.
He's
I'm
a
a comic too. Right. Sure. Nathaniel is very funny. He comes up with some very funny lines in the
He has
in
a
the
dry
office.
wit, which is very
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Yeah, I enjoy a dry wit, so.
Yeah.
All right, we should take a break. Are we going to have a good broadcast tomorrow?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's going to stink.
It's going to stink? All right, don't show up tomorrow.
Of course it's going to be good.
Well, I have to leave towards the end of it because I have to catch a plane.
Run
Jet
down the
setting.
runway. Hey, you, stop.
How many breaks do we have to
LOL.
take? 4?
No, we take one long one here.
One long one, and then we'll come back, play What Did We Learn, and, I don't know, wrap
One
up.
long one. How long is it going to be?
It's not that long. It's 3 minutes.
Jesus.
You know, it's
That's
Take
a long break.
Play What Did We Learn for 20 minutes.
It was nice. It was nice that Jay called in today. It
was great hearing from Jay.
It was hilarious.
You forget how funny he is on the phone and stuff.
It was good to catch up, and I hope you enjoyed that. It was just kind of listening in on a phone call, really. Not even a radio phone call, just a bunch of guys getting to know themselves again. So,
Yeah, that's pretty funny. People pointing out that I'm on the air talking about sympathizing with Hitler and browsing white power websites, yet some of the things I do off the air puts that to shame that I can't speak about it on the air.
Well, because we know when you're saying it in the office, you really mean it.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
There's not a lot of laughs when I walk in the office and you're pointing at those black murder statistics going, 85%.
That actually is true.
At least I back it up with facts.
And you did say something about something hanging from a light post this morning.
Where did I say that? Did I really?
When you were stuck in traffic.
I did not.
You left that out of the on-air version of your little story.
Wait, I'm trying to remember. Wait, I was stuck in traffic. The people directing traffic.
If we're going to lay it on the line here.
Hey, I said nothing about race. Because all I said was that the people that do the traffic at the intersections, that wear the orange vests and wave you on and stop you, they'd be more effective if they were hanging from the light post on the corner.
Explain that.
Explain it?
Yeah.
Well, they do no good work standing there in the intersection.
So
usually screw up traffic more than do it. So I believe them hanging there would be less of a deterrent.
All I know is, as a white,
what I'm saying,
a white male in a white society, I don't really, I would never find myself wanting to hang from anything.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just because they're traffic agents in the middle of the road doesn't mean they're of any race. I've seen them of all races.
Have you?
White, black, Asian.
Where? Where have you seen the white and Asian ones? I'd love to know
Right.
what corner that's on.
Right. See, the on-air version of his little story was a little different than the
Well, there is
the office version.
There's a white traffic. One of the traffic guys is white. I believe he's in Bensonhurst, and the one Asian is on Hester Street in Chinatown.
Those are the ones I could have been referring to.
You're right.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just see Nathaniel and Danny, too. They sit there and just shake their heads and kind of go, this is going to make a great book. Just going to expose them.
Yeah, do these guys sign anything?
Sign their life away, basically.
Oh, good.
Confidentiality agreements.
Yeah. What's the name of Danny's book? Celebrities I've blown off like an idiot?
Dude, Danny got really upset by that, by the way.
What?
Not by you, no, by Jay.
I just tell Danny that maybe he could stand at the door on Monday when Ozzy comes in and check his license, and if it doesn't look like him, this is John Osborne, this isn't you.
just so you know, Jimmy, when Jay called in, called in I know, he didn't call the hotline number, he called the regular caller line, so there's no way to know. Anybody could call those numbers.
Right.
So if you called the hotline, it would have helped out a little bit.
Right. I want everyone to make Danny's life a living hell, so starting tomorrow, call in as a celebrity.
You're all celebrities tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, you got him really good.
LOL.
All right, we should take a break.
All right.
Is Eric here yet for our big meeting?
I haven't seen him, but there's other people here to meet with us. So.
We freaked him out so much that he decided to come up from Washington to calm us down.
Where is he?
So all those idiots on the New York radio message board and all our critics on all these other radio websites, shut the fuck up. Ooh. People are trying to say that we've been a complete failure for XM.
No one says that.
It's completely the opposite.
Complete is such a strong word.
Yeah, we're partial failures, for Pete's sakes. Get your facts straight. We're moderate failures.
Yeah, come on. Complete. That means completely.
Yeah. Everyone's speculating because we're coming off the premium and all that.
What it means.
Up.
Yeah, you want to see failures? You tell those 1,400 people that are signed up for premium service. You tell those 1,400 people.
You know, it's great. If you look at it, we were on the premium. We're coming off the premium April 2nd. People speculate that means failure for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
If we were free to start and then they put us on a premium later on, they would say we have failed because now what XM needs to do is have people pay extra for us because not enough people were subscribing. So in both situations, we would be called a failure.
Here it is logically.
Yeah.
When we signed with XM, they had this idea for a premium service. They thought this was the next thing with satellite radio.
Yeah, to have
they had good intentions, but the problem is they just spent the last 6 months trying to find anything else that would be interesting enough to put on a premium channel.
Yeah,
and they just couldn't find it.
There's really not that much talent out there.
The Playboy channel has been pretty much a failure for the company.
Oh, Jesus, complete?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't good. We killed them in numbers. Killed them.
It's supposed to talk them up though, because they're not coming over with us to the basic service. So
we'll
it's
see
still
what
going to be a
happens.
subscriber base. So perhaps you should say, Some people really enjoy the Playboy thing. Maybe it's a small audience, but very loyal.
They actually do. I mean,
well, you know what? I've never heard. Well, I've heard the Playboy channel a couple times, and I have enjoyed it. I'm not a regular listener, and maybe it's good. I don't know, but
sure.
As far as the business thing goes, they were hoping it was going to do better than it did.
A little better than it did.
And then they got us, and then they were hoping to create more programming that people would pay extra for, and they just couldn't find it. Simple as that.
Yeah.
And they knew that we would be better off for the company if we were exposed to the entire XM Nation. How is that us being failures?
Just a quick question: if you're being paid, if someone is paying for you, and you got like X amount of dollars a month for the show, and you're failing, why would they take you off and lose that revenue?
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
Right?
Why take you off the premium channel when they were at least making money with you on it? It doesn't make financial sense.
They have to speculate. They have to speculate. It's their life. They love the speculation.
Hey, Bruce Kelly, how are you?
Hey.
Hi, Bruce.
What's up, man?
We probably shouldn't have said hi to you because
Hi, guys.
We're an hour late from breaking.
That's okay. Great to be here in New York in the
yeah, you digging the
cacophony of kookiness.
Oh, we did that on this show today? God, this show is the longest show we've done.
Cacophony.
Yeah, so since I am the new Vice President of Chief Financial Officer, I appreciate your analysis of the cost per effective Playboy channel. But once you break it down into a spreadsheet, and I'm sure, Anthony, you've seen the spreadsheet and everything. We were talking about this the other night.
I write them up.
That the cost per point and the churn rate actually on the Playboy channel is one of the lowest on our content platform.
Very loyal.
Jesus Christ, somebody stop me right now because this sounds like a VP meeting.
Well, that's good.
That's why I came up to New York.
Is that what we're going to do?
To get away from that.
You should,
listen to me.
Tell everyone why you're here.
Well, okay, well... First of all, to get the hell out of the D.C. building for a couple of days.
See, that's the beauty of this. Everyone in D.C. is just as miserable as we are. They just want
to get out of there.
They just don't vocalize it because they have to work in the building every day. We're so far away, we can say whatever we want.
It's Elo. It's Elo.
Elo's here.
Elo's in the building. Elo.
No, there's the problem.
He just got back from Supercuts, too,
Where
obviously.
is he? Jesus. He's in our office.
He's got his Kevin Costner Roman Emperor haircut.
I can't...
All hail Elo. Look, guys, I can run a bunch of bullshit by you, then I'm up here and we're going to do something for free to air. By the way, congratulations. You're finally getting where you need to be, April 2nd. But I tell you what, I'm up here to audition.
Oh.
Okay? Get me the fuck out of the 80s channel. Please.
You want to get out of there?
Please, God.
I dig the 80s channel.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. But you know what? I'm 48 years old. I'm an adult. I'm tired of this crap.
We're going to have a little fun.
Please.
Yeah.
Please, I'm begging you.
Well,
I'm begging you.
Jim, we're going to lose Jim to HBO. Jim's going to make that announcement in about a week. So,
really?
Yeah, then at that point...
here comes the speculation.
I think at that point we'll be looking for somebody new to sit in that seat.
All right, evil producer here is saying break.
Oh. All right, Ben.
So,
but basically, Bruce Kelly's here. He's going to interview Ant and I and Ben and Jim and a
the
bunch
whole crew.
of us.
Yeah.
And it's going to be interspliced during our worst ofs when we're on vacation.
Yeah, that starts
April
April
to spice it up a little bit.
When is that happening?
Right after the show.
Ooh. Right after the show?
Yeah.
This is going to be another doomsday ride home for me.
You know what I would do right now?
Yeah.
Call the chick.
Get a room?
Get a room at the Park.
We actually have a room.
For tonight?
Yeah.
So then
I'm not going to say where.
Then why are you going home?
It's not at the Parker, by the way. They were all booked.
Oh, I know where it is.
I have to go home because we don't want to have two cars in the same.
Yeah, I've got a suite at the W, so if you want to knock out a couple.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sure the Four Seasons. All right. Wrapping up another O&A show.
Yeah.
Once again, we got nothing accomplished, but it was a lot of fun trying.
Do we ever really get anything accomplished?
Sometimes.
Is there a mission that by the end of the show we go, wow, we accomplished that mission?
Please get me out of D.C.
I think
please,
if we continue...
Jesus, help me, please. Get me away from these vice presidents down there. They are a bunch of...
Hey, Eric Logan.
I think our mission is to talk for
sir.
4 hours with a minimal gap of silence between any words.
Absolutely.
And then mission accomplished.
I disagree with you because sometimes those longer pauses are very effective.
Oh, but that's part of the show. If you need a dramatic pause, that's part of the show. I mean, any pauses that aren't supposed to be there.
Okay.
And if you can do that 4 hours, we did a show. Look who's here. It's our pal Elo.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Nice long hour-and-a-half commute from LaGuardia in this morning.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, traffic.
Oh, wait a minute. You flew from...
I flew from D.C. this morning to here, landed at 8:30.
Yeah.
Got into a car to get downtown.
It took you longer in a car.
It took me longer in a car from the airport to here than it did to fly from D.C. to here, which is just...
Welcome to New York.
Blows.
You love it?
They don't make you take the train?
What's that?
You don't have to take the train?
I could have taken the train, but I elected to stay home this morning.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. He was held up in security with the stupid cufflinks.
The cufflinks, yeah.
I would have taken the train.
Yeah, you know what? I just don't dig the trains 3 hours. I have ADD.
No.
I can't. This is like, forget about it.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. They do have beers, though.
That's true.
So you could sit, but the plane's got that, too.
The plane's got beer. They don't serve alcohol fast enough on a 30-minute flight.
I know, you're really going, come on, get the cart down.
Well, and, you can't get up. That's the other thing. If you're flying out of D.C. or into D.C., you can't, walk around for 30 minutes. It's part of this new thing.
Yeah, if you're in, D.C. airspace, you can't leave your seat.
You can't leave your seat 30 minutes prior to landing and 30 minutes
It's only a 30-minute flight, so...
Yeah, it's a 30-minute flight.
You can't get out of your seat at all.
So I'm pounding coffees the whole time. I gotta pee. and I get onto the plane, and, of course, everybody's peeing. I'm like, I'll just wait till it takes off. They go, well, you can't get up. So you're sitting there. It's just,
that'll really thwart a terrorist.
Yes,
sitting there going, the rules say I can't get up. This ruins my whole thing. I'm supposed to rush the cockpit. I'm not allowed to stand up.
I can't pee.
But there's a line at the
rushing the cockpit with a full bladder just is not a good thing. It's just a horrible thing. So, up here hanging, doing the thing, spend some time with the guys. And
we're going to have a little meet.
Short meeting.
Only 3 hours long?
Only 2.5.
Yes, baby. I got to tell you, these guys have been trashing you really hard when we're not on the air.
Who?
I've been with you.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Well,
wow.
why don't you tell him, man? You had no
what
problem telling him in the office.
Jimmy actually calls me sweet. Jimmy and
I never trash Eric, ever.
No, you.
So it's Anthony who was trash.
You know what's great, and I'll dispel that right now. You know how disinterested I am with any corporate affairs? I don't have enough time to diss you.
That's probably true.
I don't even have an interest in any of these people to really bash them off the air. Off the air.
Why waste the space, the brain matter?
Why waste my office time that I could well be spending with racist remarks talking about something like the company?
But Jimmy calls me over the weekend, tells me about the HBO opportunity, and I say it's
he was great.
It's a fantastic. Why wouldn't you do this?
It's a bummer that we're gonna lose him, but we wish him the best.
Yeah, we're gonna lose you forever, right?
Yeah, probably starting somewhere around 2011.
Jim Norton will not get that picture. So between now and then, slave labor is still an option, right? Okay, good. Good. Now, but I'm here to discuss all issues.
All issues?
I'll discuss.
Let's start with probably the most important issue. Did you see the vent over my seat in the office?
No,
it is. Has a newspaper stuffed in it, and
I've not seen the vent.
Diffuser grill because the air blows right on.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I just went in there and lost my mind. Everybody in there. I'm trying to find a computer just so I can find an email, and I can't find a computer. And it's just like, Jesus Christ.
There's plenty of computers in there, but none you can use.
Yeah, that's what I've realized. There's a video game computer, and we got an audio over here. So, but
don't use mine.
Computer.
Yeah,
you need some important XM corporate email you got to send out. I have to play poker.
You have to play poker. Yes.
We'd have our priorities here.
That's absolutely right. I know. So we'll get that handled. So,
But no, get me away from this guy.
I'm the bearer of good news. What is he doing here?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Why is he here?
He's here because we wanted to end the show with a Wang Chung song. We figured he could intro it or something.
Skrilly Plitty or something, Face. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So yeah, we'll get into our meeting, and then and then tomorrow morning all is right in the world.
Do you strategically wear shirts like that
to screw with people's eyes?
Oh my God!
If you look at it long enough, you all of a sudden go cross-eyed.
I
got some big high-powered meetings
Elo.
today, guys. I had to put the power tie on. I had to put the suit on.
Elo is right.
Wait till I
hail Elo.
He's trying to get someone to sign a contract today. That's what he's.
I'll give you guys the dirt on his wardrobe.
My eyes are dizzy. What?
Yeah. I'll give you guys the dirt. Dirt on his wardrobe when he comes in.
It's not a bad wardrobe. It's a good, nice tie. It's a very
he wore a pink tie and a green shirt the other day.
I like that.
Did he really?
Yeah. It's spring. It's spring.
Young executive look to him.
Yeah, it's spring. I just had a birthday recently, so we got to do that, right?
Spring.
How old are you? 29 again?
29.
That's so funny.
That's the new Opie and Anthony vibe. Come April 2nd. No more of that mean stuff. Oh, cut it out. You don't look a day over 50. Get out of here, you. Elbow to the ribs.
The safer, tamer, more sensitive Opie and Anthony.
Absolutely. This is no BS.
Right.
Opening it up to a lot more people, so we want to bring more people in as friends and not chase them
away. The corporate word is mass appeal.
Mass appeal.
So no more ass fucking?
Oh, Jesus. You won't hear that come April 2nd.
You know what's amazing when that happens? It's like the oxygen in my lungs like contracts, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of... You get over it, though, after a while,
Is that
believe
what
me.
But you don't know if it's real or not. It's like listening to a clip of a violence. It's you're just listening to a clip. But if you're watching it, that's one thing. But to listen to it...
You have no idea what it is.
Yeah,
Use your
silly.
imagination.
That's true.
I mean, I think it was a guy actually having anal sex with a fat chick and then sticking it in her mouth. But I mean, that's just what my interpretation of that work was.
You're just guessing?
Yeah.
But you have no way of knowing.
It's silly. It's all.
All right, we got to end this mess.
Silly.
We're going to be live
more
tomorrow from the
time.
Hard Rock Cafe.
Yes.
Elo could have taken a phone call and had the people go, I can't hear you.
right.
Really.
See you tomorrow, 7
bye.
a.m. to 11 a.m.
That's it. I'm out of here.